So now we're going to take a look at how we can take a PWIM, a picture word induction model, and use that with Jamboard and then inside of a Google Meet. Google Meet now has a Jamboard application, which makes it really easy for students and teachers to work together. So we've taken our original PWIM that students did in class together with sticky notes, and then we've typed all of those words out here. And we've put the original picture in on this first page so you can have the inspiration of what that looked like. I'm going to click on the frame views up at the top, and that's going to open them up. And so you can see that after that, what we've done is we have taken each of the working slides and we've copied it enough times so that each group of students can have their own copy. So this is how this is going to work. Students will type their names on the yellow sticky note, or the teacher could actually do the groupings ahead of time and type the students' names on there. And then you could say, Susie and Johnny, you're on frame 2, Billy and Sam, you're on frame 3. And so you could have some organization like that, even paste that list in the chat. So when students come to the Jamboard, they know exactly which slide to navigate to. So then this is really a critical thinking activity now. You've got all these words and the students are going to drag them around, and they are going to take some words and they're going to have to look and discuss with each other on their slides, where do these words go? So what will happen is simultaneously, each of your students will be working on a Jamboard frame with a different partner. So we can go all through here, we can see all the different frames, and you will notice that the icons for the students, their avatars or their initials will appear above each frame. So you'll be able to see at a quick glance if somebody's poking or bugging somebody on a different Jam slide. And then the last thing that we have here at the end, so I'm going to show you, get down to the end of our slides here, advance, 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 one more. There we go. If you want to add another slide, let's say you've got more students and I haven't put enough in here, you would right click and get these little 3 dots on the corner of a slide, and then you can easily duplicate to get another slide. And that'll just pop in there and then you'll have another one. I also want to note that at the end of this slide deck, or this frame deck, I guess it's a Jamboard, we don't call them slides, there is a one that's different. And this one is a 4-category item. And so if you want to duplicate that, if you want your students to duplicate that, you might then group them in 3s or 4s or in those same pairs and have them try the activity a little differently. So all that's happened here is now, instead of grouping them into 2 categories, just wait for that to load, they will have 4 categories. And so you can then have 2 or 3 or 4 or more kids working each on a slide. If your Google Meet has breakout rooms, you could even have them work on this in the breakout room. When you're finished your PWIM, there's a couple options you want to be aware of. You come to the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner. You can save the frame as images. So if you want to save particular students' work, you can pick those ones and save them. You can download as a PDF. And so there's a couple times when you might want to do this. You might want to download as a PDF when the slides are still blank. And then you could give blank copies to the students if you needed to send work home as a paper copy. Or if you want to save their work, you can download the completed work as a PDF and have that stored. And then you could reset the slides and use them again. So that's one option. And then sharing is important if you want to take this into a Google Meet. The Jamboard feature in Google Meet launches a blank Jamboard, but of course now you want to use this great sorting task Jamboard. So what you're going to do is copy, a couple ways you can do this. You could copy this Jamboard ahead of time, making sure that it's anyone within your district can view or anyone on the internet can view. You'll copy that link. And so then you could then paste that into the chat of the Google Meet. The other thing that will happen now is when you launch Jamboard in Google Meet, it will let you choose a Jamboard. And so you would upload a Jamboard from your drive, and then you would navigate to where you have this PWIM sorting task Jamboard saved, and you would choose that, and then it would pop the link into the Google chat for you. So those are some other options for using